Happy Monday, my YouTube friends and family. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. Now, I pretty much make it a point in every video to say that if you have anything specific that you're looking for, feel free to leave that in the comments, and I can never make any promises. I can't force places to create these positions, but I do keep those in mind, and if I come across one when I am searching the job boards, I will make sure to share. So I know some people have left comments saying they're looking for companies that provide computer equipment for you. Some people are looking for part-time jobs that have some flexibility in the hours that you can work. Some people are looking for healthcare non-phone things like data entry. So that is what we have in today's video. As always, if you need additional information to get to any of these pages to read reviews on these companies or put that application in, timestamps and links, all additional information is always in the YouTube description box below this video. I do just ask that if you enjoy anything that I share, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up, like button, and of course, share with all your friends and family so we can all work from home, living our happiest, healthiest life. Moving right on in, first up, we have the company EagleView. Now, EagleView has 527 reviews from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.6 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a customer support specialist. Now, I know a lot of you don't want to be on the phone doing phone work, but as far as providing computer equipment for you, a lot of customer service jobs will, and healthcare. Healthcare almost always provides all the computer equipment for you because of HIPAA laws and regulations. You have to have strict access on who can access, what programs can be accessed on that computer, specific things like that. And because they can't control things like you not accessing YouTube or things that could cause viruses on your computer, on your personal computer, healthcare is pretty much always going to provide computer equipment for you. Just a little bit of tidbit information there. But now, EagleView provides aerial imagery, property insights, and software that transforms the way people work. And so they are looking for a customer support specialist to just answer their inbound calls, emails, and website chats from potential customers and existing customers. You're going to assist the issue and provide support and information that they need. Standard customer service here. So you're going to complete required training, stay up to date on the company news, department processes, and procedures. So you'll maintain individual performance related to your traceable metrics. So you're going to have metrics, quality standards. This is going to be like a productivity and quality goals job that you have to meet, but it's basic customer service. They are looking for somebody who's at least 18 years or older, has a high school diploma or GED, no college degree is needed, and who has 1 year of some kind of customer service experience. Now remember, customer service experience doesn't mean call center. It could be anything from waiting tables, being a server, being a bartender, working in a retail store like being a cashier, things like that. Even babysitting would be considered providing a service to another person and therefore customer service. You do have to be able to work in a fast-paced environment though, and be computer savvy, be able to navigate and use computer software programs. You have to be detail oriented, and they are really looking for somebody who has availability to work on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Now, one thing to note about the equipment they're providing, most places provide all the equipment you need. They are only providing the actual computer or laptop and a docking station for that laptop. You're going to be responsible for having like a smartphone, which most of us already do, a USB headset, which can be purchased very cheaply online. They do recommend that you have 2 computer monitors to hook into that docking station. They don't provide any computer monitors, and a keyboard, mouse, things like that if you want to set up your laptop. Now, you could probably completely work with the laptop that they are giving you. This setup that they are mentioning is kind of how my personal work setup for the company that I work for is set up, although my company provided all my equipment. But I have a laptop that hooks into a docking station, so I can unhook my laptop and walk around my house and sit in different places and work. But I do have 2 monitors hooked into that docking station on my desk. So when I plug the laptop into the docking station, instead of using my laptop, I have a wireless keyboard and mouse hooked up. I have just bigger screens that my software and stuff pops to, if that makes any sense. It just makes working easier. So they're not going to provide that for you because I guess it is optional whether you use that. Pay for this position is going to be $17 an hour. Moving right along, if you're looking for more of a part-time position that does have some flexibility in the hours that you work, we have TNTP hiring. They have 176 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.4 out of 5 stars. They're looking for a part-time support associate for their online learning portal. Now, this company is a nonprofit company. It was founded by teachers, so it's working in the public schools and public education space. They provide, of course, a learning portal for the education space, and they're looking for somebody to provide technical and operational support, specifically helping use the Blackboard system. So they are looking for somebody to receive, prioritize, document, and accurately resolve their Tier 1 technical assistant for staff and learners through investigating, researching, and doing analysis and resolving all the problems related to Blackboard. You're going to receive these support requests or support tickets. I do believe this is going to be mainly non-phone support tickets coming in from online requests. You're going to receive these, prioritize them, and assign them. You'll deliver that high-quality customer service with the staff, troubleshooting any issues. So I'm not saying you won't be on the phone. You might have to make outbound phone calls to walk them through processes and procedures, but you're just supporting the administration of Blackboard through the course management, course archiving, the online portal functions, and making sure their user roles and user permissions are set up correctly in the system. Now, they're looking for somebody who can be a problem solver, so you've really got those critical thinking skills. You have great attention to detail. They want somebody who has tech support, can troubleshoot different things. They do prefer somebody who has worked with Blackboard before. It's not required, though. You do have to have 2 years of learning system management and be able to work with all those different online ticketing systems like Zendesk or Jira, things like that. Pay for this position is $19.62 an hour, all the way up to $29.42 an hour. Now, the thing about the hours with this job is it is pretty flexible. They're looking for somebody to work 5 to 10 hours per week, and it does say the hours are flexible, but you have to do at least half of your hours during business hours of 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're working 10 hours a week, 5 of those hours just need to be done 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're working 5 days a week, I don't know if they would let you only do 1 hour a day. So maybe 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday or something like that. The other 5 hours sounds like it can be set any time of the day. So they do give you flexibility in scheduling your hours as long as you do at least half of them during this certain time frame. Next up, we have Vimeo hiring. I know a lot of you have probably heard of them. They're an online platform for video streaming and different video type services. They have 329 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.6 out of 5 stars. They are hiring an executive assistant. Now, I've said this many times in many videos before when I share these type videos. If you are great at scheduling, managing calendars, managing schedules for other people, being an executive assistant pays very well. And this one is no different. Of course, Vimeo is hiring remote for the United States. And they are just looking for an assistant to support their executives of their leadership team. So you're going to do this by coordinating the internal and external meetings for these different executives. So you're going to schedule meetings on their calendars, making sure that they're not overbooked. You're going to manage their calendars, including booking and managing conference rooms for them. You'll coordinate their travel arrangements. So these executives are busy making decisions and things like that. So if they need to travel to a meeting or things like that, you're going to coordinate and book basically their flights, their hotel rooms, things like that. You'll process their expenses, their business expenses through the different expense systems that they have. You're just going to manage, organize all of their confidential materials like emails or meeting materials, making sure that you keep everything confidential using those ethics standards. You're just basically managing their every day-to-day administrative tasks so that they don't have to do them. You might even respond to some of their emails for them. Now, they're looking for somebody who has 4 years experience in administrative support, somebody who has 2 years experience coordinating different travel benefits or travel logistics. Of course, you've got to be able to manage calendars like Google Suite, Google Calendar. You've got to have great communication skills and be a problem solver. But of course, pay is always very high for these positions. This pay is anywhere from $67,500 a year up to $103,500 a year. $103,000 a year would be a little over $1,900 a week. Now, next up, we have some entry-level healthcare data entry. Most of the time, if you're trying to get into the healthcare field and you don't have any healthcare experience, you might have to do that through customer service, which no one loves to have to pull that time to learn those skills to then be able to transfer to non-phone healthcare positions. So this is an opportunity to get into the healthcare field without being in customer service. UofL Health is hiring. They have 398 reviews from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a charge entry specialist. Now, this is going to be remote, but they are a large multi-specialty physician practice in like the Kentucky region of the state. And this is an entry-level position. They are looking for somebody to basically do data entry, entering charges for all of their different departments from paper tickets and the Allscripts computer system into their system once these charges have been coded. So in the healthcare field, what happens is when a doctor sees a patient, they have the services that they provide that patient. Maybe it's stitches, maybe it's just an office visit to discuss something, maybe it is the patient had to have x-rays in addition to the office visit. So each one of these things, like office visit, x-rays, stitches, would be a different charge that then the healthcare system is going to charge the patient or the patient's insurance for. So each one of those individual charges, based on what the doctor did, needs to be entered into the computer system in a specific billing system so that those charges can be then put on a claim form and billed out to the insurance company. And so that's what you're going to be doing, is reading all of these paper tickets or reading what the doctor puts in the Allscripts system in their notes, and then entering those charges into the system. So when you're entering these charges, you're going to have great attention to detail. Once they're entered, you'll review the charges for basic facts that are needed, providing feedback to the management and coding teams. You'll enter visits as needed to reach your monthly goals. Just resolving any edits for demographics or insurance information. So while you're entering these charges, if any patient's demographics like their name, address, things like that are missing, you're going to have to find that and put that in there and make sure their insurance information is entered too. Now, the only thing they really need is a high school diploma or GED, and they prefer prior experience with data entry, but that's not even required. As long as you have a professional, positive attitude, you will adhere to HIPAA guidelines and regulations and compliance standards when you're dealing with people's healthcare information. That is very protected information, and so there's federal laws on what you can do with that. Like it has to be, if you're emailing files, it has to be encrypted with a password. The password can't be in the same email as the file. Things like that, just to make sure that if anything ever gets hacked, that patient information is encrypted and can't get in the hands of other people who should not have it. Of course, you got to have great communication skills. Now, unfortunately, they did not list the actual pay in the job description. I don't work for any of these companies. I don't have any additional information out of what is posted in the job description, but I did try to do a little bit of research, and according to Glassdoor, salary for this position is anywhere from $35,000 a year up to $45,000 a year. Now, next up, we have Reli Group hiring. Reli Group has 73 reviews on Glassdoor, past and current employees, an overall satisfaction rating of 3.7 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a quality compliance specialist. This is fully remote. Now, this is also going to kind of be in the healthcare field. They report by entities on different information for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid, dealing with Medicare enrollment processes, comparing it with ownership, different things like that. And so they are really looking for somebody to listen to their phone calls, their customer service calls, making sure that Reli is in compliance with the calls for all the entities. So you're really overseeing this quality control process by auditing a sampling of outgoing and incoming phone calls, ensuring that the adherence to the established processes and the team member performance and everything is up to code and following basically all the policies and procedures. This means you're going to be listening to those phone calls and then making decisions on did they follow the correct processes and procedures, and you're going to record your outcome results that you come to, the conclusions that you come to in the ServiceNow system. The ServiceNow system, we use that where I work, is going to be like an online ticketing type platform, so it's all done non-phone through the website platform. So you're just recording and documenting the outcomes of these audits in this online system. So that's all you're going to be doing is auditing these phone calls and making sure they're adhering to the policies and procedures. Because this is going to be healthcare information, you're going to have to make sure that the HIPAA guidelines were followed when these calls were answered. Now, they are looking for somebody who can work both independently and as a team, somebody who has great attention to detail, great organizational skills, great customer service skills, because you are grading other customer service interactions, even though you're not actually answering the phone. They want somebody who either has an associate's degree or equivalent experience. So if you had a lot of customer service experience, they will probably take that over the degree. Now, pay for this position is very little, way down at the bottom, but is anywhere from $35,000 a year up to $50,000 a year. All right, if you've made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you so much for watching and supporting me. Again, feel free to leave anything you're looking for down in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like button if you enjoyed anything that I shared. Share with all your friends and family. And of course, I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.